Hello everyone, welcome to week 1 of our physiotherapy exercises with myself and James. I'd like to say a big thank you to Mayo and Galway Parkinson's Association for your support. The Galway Mayo Parkinson's Associations are there for anybody who needs help, especially now during these times where people can be very worried about what's going on. I would advise you, if you just want to have a chat or you're having any difficulties in that it might be difficult for you to go to the shop and get your shopping, make sure you give the associations a phone call. They'd only love to hear from you and love to help. In regards to any medical issues, if you're feeling unwell or you're having any problems with your Parkinson's symptoms or medication, make sure you contact your GP or a neurologist. The service is still there, it just might change a little bit, just like the physio, but we're still there. So I would say the same about your GP and neurologist. And coming back to the physio, we're going to do LSVT exercises for this week. The main aim of LSVT is to keep movements nice and big. So it was developed for people with Parkinson's disease, where the movements, we know, get a little bit smaller and a little bit slower. So the idea of the exercise is to do the opposite. Go big and a little bit quicker. So an example of that would be when I'm doing the exercise and I might say big arms, big movement with the fingers. Sometimes what people might do is they think they're going big, but maybe they're here. So all I say is, with the exercises, try to do a little bit more effort, try to get that nice big movement. Even if you think it's too big, it probably isn't. Okay? So nice and big as you can. Also, with these exercises, we want you to be working hard. So at the end of an exercise, you should feel, wow, I really worked there. I can feel it in my arms, I can feel it in my legs. But obviously, you mightn't be able to do as much as maybe I might do. So I might do 10 repetitions and you might be thinking, oh, after 4 or 5, I've really done as best I can and put loads of effort in, and that's perfectly fine. Or you might say after 10, that's too easy, I want to do more. And definitely you can do that. And as the weeks go on, we will increase the repetitions and the difficulty of the exercises. So we really want you to do these exercises 4 times a week for 5 weeks. So that's the prescription. They want you to do 20 sessions. So we're going to try to do it 4 times a week for 5 weeks. James and I keep bringing in the videos every week, so hopefully it'll help you and guide you with the exercises. Also, we have a printed version of the exercises, or if you prefer to get an email of it, you can too. But these are the exercises here. So you might have had these already because we've given them out in some of the classes. But if you don't, just ask James and I will either give it to you via email or we can post it. I have loads of copies. I have envelopes, and there's a post box maybe only 2 kilometers away. So we're still allowed out to that post box. So if you'd like us to post it on, please just ask. There's no problems. Just before we start the exercises, obviously we want everybody to be safe. We don't want anybody to fall or hurt themselves. So just some safety things to be aware of. So when I'm doing the exercise and I might say, okay, we're going to stand up and we're going to walk to the side of the chair. What you don't want is someone to stand up really quickly and then lose their balance. So when you stand up, take your time as you're walking around, nice big steps, and then we'll get into the exercise. Also, it's always good to have a chair present. So when we're doing the exercise, you can hold on with one hand. If I lost my balance, I'm still there, so I'm holding on to something solid. Okay, so that's really important. When we're doing sit to stand, it's good to have the chair up against something solid like a wall. So if you were to lose your balance back, the chair is there up against something solid again. Also, I would advise for somebody in your house who's living with you to be present during the exercises. So if something happens and you need their help, they're there. If you're living alone, just be sensible on how you do it. So you might have a pendant alarm, make sure you're wearing it during the time of the exercises, or if you don't have a pendant alarm, make sure you have your mobile phone charged and ready in an accessible place, so if you felt that you could reach for it and so on. Or you might say to a family or a friend to give me a call in half an hour at the moment I'm doing my exercise just to make sure I'm okay. So it's just being sensible when you're doing it. Obviously with footwear, you wouldn't wear any sandals, slippers or shoes that have no back. So I'm wearing runners, nice sensible shoe, and runners tend to be a good option for when you're doing exercises. Also, because we want you working hard, we want you to make sure you're drinking lots of water. So try to get a bottle of water, glass of water ready for the exercises. Okay. we're going to get started. The first 2 exercises are sitting down. I'm just going to move my chair back so you can see. And I'm just going to tilt the camera a little bit. Okay, perfect. So the first exercise is what we call the floor to ceiling exercise. And what you want to do is come to the edge of your chair and then feet apart and your hands are out like so. And you're going to lean forward and reach down towards the floor. If you can touch the floor, great. If you can't, don't worry. And then you're going to reach up towards the ceiling, keeping those fingers spread out, thumbs out. And then you're going to bring it out to the side. And we're going to hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then back. Okay, brilliant. If you have any problems with reaching forward, you could just reach, you might put a stool here in front, you could reach the stool rather than reaching all the way down. Or if you have any problems with your shoulders, don't worry, just go as far as you can. The main thing is that you're comfortable doing the exercise, it shouldn't cause any pain. So we're going to do it again, feet apart. We're going to lean forward, reach down towards the floor. Big reach up, out to the side, and we're going to hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back center. 3 more to go. We're going to lean forward, reach down towards the floor, up towards the ceiling, out to the side, and we're going to hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to center. And again, we're going to lean forward, reach down towards the floor, reach up towards the ceiling, out to the side, and we're going to hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and actually, you might have seen James there lurking. He's keeping an eye. And last time, we're going to reach forward, reach down towards the floor, up towards the ceiling, out to the side, and we're going to hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then back to center. Great job. The next exercise we're going to do is a side reach. So again, we're sitting at the side or the front of the chair. The feet are apart. Now you're going to hold onto the chair with your right hand. So you're going to hold onto the chair with that right hand. You're going to bring your left hand out to the side. Fingers are spread out. So can you see? Fingers spread out, thumbs up. Okay. And then you're going to do a big side reach right across. Bringing that back knee down towards the floor. And then we're going to reach and hold it for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way around and back to center. So that's 1 done, 4 to go. Same hand out again, going to hold onto that chair with my right hand, big stretch across, and we're going to hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then all the way around and back to center. And again, left hand out, right hand onto the chair, big stretch right across and hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way around and back to center. Hold onto that chair with that right hand, left hand out to the side, big stretch and hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way around and back to center. Last time. Left hand out to the side, right hand onto the chair, big reach and hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, big stretch around and back to center. Great job. Now we're going to try the other side. So you're going to hold onto that chair with your left hand, your feet are apart, right hand comes out to the side. Again, with a nice big movement with our fingers and our thumb, hand out to the side, big reach across, and we're going to hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way around and back to center. Okay, and again we're holding on to that chair with our left hand, right hand out to the side, big stretch across and hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all the way around and back to center. Only 3 more repetitions. Hold on to that chair with that left hand, right hand out to the side, big stretch across and hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then all the way around and back to center. And again, left hand holding onto that chair, right hand out to the side, big stretch and hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way around and back to center. And last time, hold onto the chair with that left hand, right hand out to the side, big stretch across and hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all the way around and back to center. Brilliant. Next exercise we're going to do is sit to stand. We're going to try to do it using our legs only. So we're not going to try to push up with our hands. We're going to try to get those leg muscles moving a little bit or working. So what we're going to do is you're going to bring your feet apart. Again, you should be at the front of the chair. If you're back here, it's going to make it a little bit more difficult. So we'll come to the front of that chair, feet apart. We're going to put our hands out like this. We're going to lean forward, stand up, hands back big postures, hands forward, take a seat, hands back, big posture. Just make sure the chair is there behind you. Okay, and back center. So that's number 1. We're going to try 9 more repetitions. You're going to lean forward, stand up, hands back, big postures, hands forward, take a seat, hands back, big posture, and back to center. Number 3, lean forward, stand up, hands back, big posture, hands forward, take a seat, hands back, and back to center. Number 4, lean forward, stand up, hands back, big posture, hands forward, take a seat, hands back, and back to center. Lean forward. Number 5, stand up, hands back, big posture, hands forward, take a seat, hands back, and back to center. And again, lean forward. Number 6, stand up tall, hands back, big postures, hands forward, sit down, hands back, big posture, and back to center. Number 7, we're going to lean forward, stand up, hands back, big posture, hands forward, take a seat, big posture, and back to center. Number 8, lean forward, stand up, hands back, big posture, hands forward, take a seat, and then hands back and back to center. 2 more. Lean forward. Number 9, stand up, hands back, big posture, hands forward, sit down, hands back, and then back to center. Last one. Lean forward, stand up, hands back, big posture, hands forward, sit down, hands back, and back to center. Well done. If you'd like to have a drink of water now, please do while I set up the next exercise. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to do is stepping forward. With the stepping forward exercise, what you want to do is take a nice big step forward and a big step back. I'm going to have a chair here because I'm going to hold on to it. So you're going to hold on to that chair with your right hand, and then we're going to step forward with our right foot. So our right foot is going to take a big step forward and a big step back. So what you don't want to do is a small step and a small step back. Or sometimes people take a big step and then when they're bringing that leg back, they're dragging it. So you want a big step forward, big step back, and you can give it a stamp. Okay, so big step forward, big step back. Once you have that, we're going to add in the hands. So as you step forward with that right foot, your left hand is going to come back. Again, the fingers are spread out, the thumb is up, and you're going to big postures. And then you're going to step back, hand back. Okay? So sometimes it can be difficult for people to coordinate the hands and the leg movement. That's perfectly fine. If you wanted this week, you could try just the leg movement, and then over the next week or 2, you could add in the hand. So it could be this for this week, you concentrate on that nice big step and then back in. Okay? But I'm going to show with hand and leg movements together. Okay, so I'm holding on with that right hand. We're going to try 5 repetitions. So big step forward with your right foot, hand back and step back. 2 and back. 3 and back. 4 and back. And 5 and back. Excellent stuff. And we're going to go over to the other side of the chair. Big steps all the way around, no small steps. Good. Hopefully you can see me there. Okay. So again, we're going to hold on to the chair here with our left hand. We're going to take a big step forward with our left foot and then a big step back. So it's a big step forward, big step back. Now we're going to add in hands. So as you step forward with that left foot, our right hand is coming back. Sorry now, the camera's, I'll bring it over here a little bit more so you can see it. Okay. So again, it's that big step forward with that left foot, right hand back, big movement, and then step back, hand back. So you're ready for 5 repetitions? Let's go. Step forward, 1 and back, 2 and back, 3 and back, 4 and back, 5 and back. Well done. Okay, next exercise we're going to do is the side step. So you're going to stand behind your chair. Now ideally you wouldn't move your chair as much as I am. It's just with the camera and everything else and angles and so on, I have to move the chair a little bit. So the next exercise we're going to do is step into the side. So you're going to take a big step with your left leg out to the side and then a big step back in. Now what you don't want to do is do a small step like this, or you don't want to take a big step and then drag that foot back in. You want to take a big step out, big step back in. Okay? And then obviously we're going to add in those lovely hands. So again, like this nice position with the fingers, nice spread out thumbs up. So it's a big step out, 1, and a big step back in. Okay, so we're going to try 5 repetitions with a big smile on our faces. Ready, go. 1, in, 2, and in, 3, and in, 4, and in, and 5, and in. Great stuff. And now we're going to do the other side. Okay, so you're taking the big step out to the side with your right foot. So your right foot's coming out, and then right foot's coming in. And hand as well. And again, keeping it nice and big. So off we go. 1, and in. 2, and in. 3, and in. 4, and in. And 5, and in. Great stuff. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to do is what we call rock and reach. It is a little bit difficult to get the technique. So in this exercise, sometimes people start off with just the footwork. And then, as I said, from week to week, you might add in the hands. But I'm going to show it first. We're going to hold on to the chair with your right hand. We're going to bring our right foot forward. And can you see there's a nice distance between my feet in this position? What you don't want to do is have your feet like this and you lose your balance. So a nice distance between the feet. And all you're going to do is rock your way forward onto your front leg. And as we rock that way forward, I'm lifting up the heel of my back leg. Okay? And then I'm going to change that weight and bring it back onto my back leg and lift up the front toe. So I'm bringing that weight forward and then I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing it forward and then I'm bringing it back. Again, I'm going forward. Now, if I don't put all my weight onto my back leg, I'm not going to be able to lift that toe up. So I have to bring all my weight back into that back leg to get that good movement in the front. So rocking forward, rocking back. Rocking forward, rocking back. Now obviously we have hand movements to add in, so we'll give that a go. So when you rock forward, you're going to bring that left hand right up, and as you rock back, you're going to bring that hand all the way back. So you can see that I'm bringing the hand quite up at a nice height. What you don't want is the hand to go here. You want it back like so. And we're going to rock forward and rock back. So are you ready for 5 repetitions? Let's go. 1, rock back. 2, rock back. 3, rock back. 4, rock back. And 5, rock back. Well done. And then we're going to go over to the other side of the chair. We're going to do the same thing. You're going to bring your left leg forward this time. And again, a good distance between the feet. And we're rocking forward with that front leg, lifting up our back heel. And rocking back and lifting up the front toe. Now sometimes when you add in hand movements, you might get the hand nice and big and then the foot movement. When you're rocking back, people don't lift up the toe. So it takes time to get the coordination. Just keep going. So we're going to rock forward, lifting up that back heel. Rock back, lift up the front toe. Rock forward, lift up that back heel. Rock back, lift up the front toe. Now let's add in the hands. As we rock forward, that right hand is coming up. As we rock back, it's going all the way back. Up, 2, and back. 3, and back. 4, and back. And 5, and back. Well done, we're nearly there. Last exercise. We're going to stay where we are. We're going to try stepping backwards this time. So you're going to take a big step back. So you're going to, again, we're holding on to that chair with my left hand, and I'm going to take a big step back with my left foot. So my left foot is going to take a big step back, and then I'm going to lift up my toe at my front, have all my weight on that back leg, toe down, step to the foot. And again, so it's a big step back, toe up at the front, toe down, step forward. Okay, so again, we want to take a nice big step. It's not a small step like this. And sometimes what you notice as the repetitions go on, the step might be getting smaller. So you want to keep that nice big step for 5 repetitions, okay? Especially as we add in the hands. So we're going to take a step back with your left foot, okay? Toe up at the front, toe down, step forward. Okay, so now we're going to add in hands. So you're going to bring your right hand up like you're stopping traffic. You're going to take a step back with that left foot, lift up the toes at the front, and then bring the hand all the way back. Then toes down at the front, step forward, hand forward. So step back, hand back, toe up, toe down, step forward, hand forward. step back, hand back, toe up, toe down, hand forward, step forward. All the way back, toes up, toes down, step forward. Big step back, toes up, toes down, step forward. Big step back, toes up, toes down, step forward. Last one. Big step back, toes up, toes down, and step forward. Good job. We're going to go to the other side, so big steps all the way over, no small steps. That's it. And you're going to hold on to the chair with that right hand. And what we're going to do, so you can see, actually, this is not in a good position for me because it's blocking. So I'm going to move this chair, and I should have moved it at the start. So I'll just show you what we're going to do. So you're going to take a big step back. We're going to hold on to the chair with our right hand. You're going to take a big step back with that your right foot, and the toe at the front is going to come up, toe down, step forward. So remember what I said about putting all that weight. I step back, all that weight goes in that back leg. But try not to take a small step because this can happen. So we want big steps. So it's a big step back with that right foot, toes up the front, toes down, step forward. Big step back, toes up the front, toes down, step forward. So let's go with hands and all. So hand up, we're stopping traffic. So it's your left hand. Big step back with that right foot. Lift up the toe of the front, hand all the way back. That's it, toes down, step forward. Big step back, hands back, toes down, step forward. Big step back, hands back, toes down, step forward. Big step back, toes up, toes down, step forward. Big step back, toes up, toes down, step forward. Last one. Big step back, toes up, toes down, and step forward. And you can all take a well-deserved rest. You can sit down. So well done, everybody. That's this week's exercise is done. Next week we will increase the repetitions just a little bit, and we're going to add in a functional component. So if you're having any really big problems at home with functional tasks, like maybe zipping up a coat, you could be putting on a jacket, it could be putting on a shirt, it could be turning, the steps get smaller, it could be standing up and then not able to take a big step, anything like that, give James and I a call or a text and we'll try to implement it into the programme over the next few weeks. But we have ideas and we'll be coming up with them from next week on. But well done for this week, and we'll see you back next week.